What's up, guys? Dylon here. Today is day 9 of doing 100 squats a day for 30 days. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into this video. So my legs are still here. I actually feel pretty good. I've taken it easy the past couple days. But today I want to talk about limiting beliefs they're so common to have. And so one person commented on one of my videos about this squat challenge, and they're like, basically like, oh, it's not a good idea to do the same exercise every single day for multiple days in a row. And like, you can get hurt. Your body needs to recover. Blah, 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 blah. Right? And they're not technically wrong. Your body does need to recover. And if you do an exercise over and over and over and over and over again, it can be damaging. It can be harmful to you, to your body. I don't disagree with that. However, I think it's important to understand that something like a squat, like this, that is a fundamental human movement, okay? It's not some extreme thing. And yes, if you do too many with too much weight, too many days in a row, your body won't recover, right? And you could get hurt. So I'm not advocating for that. But my response to that basically was yes, if we weren't doing a challenge, right, and we're just going to do a general workout program, it's best to generally work all the muscles in your body to some extent, right? To not only target one muscle group all the time, I'm talking to you gym bros that only target your upper body all the time. Well, I'm kind of doing counter gym bro stuff and just targeting legs because I can't really target my upper body. But get that thing rotated right there. There we go. But with something like squats and 30-day squat challenge, 100 squats, yeah, if I'm maxing out every single day, so if you're watching this, if you're maxing out, putting a ton of weight in your body every single day, that's not going to be good for you, okay? Right? Your body's going to get fatigued, it's tired, you'll be able to tell that, and you can hurt yourself if you're constantly going as hard as you possibly can. So that's why some days I don't put as much weight on my squats, or I mix it up and I don't do 75 in a row like I did yesterday. So that's kind of what you're supposed to do is you mix things up. And so you can still get 100 reps in for the squats without overexerting yourself. You can still get 100 reps in, right? But they don't have to be hard reps. Certain days are hard days and certain days are easy days. And if you think about this, it's silly that 100 squats would be considered way too much. If you can't do 100 squats, you should probably get to where you could do 100 squats in a day. You can break it up throughout the day. 10 sets of 10, 4 sets of 25, right? 5 sets of 20. Any variation that you want. 99 squats and then, 1 squat later on. However you want to do it, you can break it up till you can do that. It's a good movement for you to be able to do. It's a natural movement. And going like this, right, isn't going to kill you. And if you're sore, if you're hurt, doing some of that stuff to strengthen those muscles is probably a good thing for you. Now, obviously, you need to do it on a pace that works. But I think a lot of people, when they hear something like this, they hear a challenge, and they immediately have a negative thought towards it, and they project it. Perhaps you've come across someone in your life or a situation in your life where you have an idea, you have a challenge, you have something, and immediately the response is avoid and something negative. Okay? You can, once you notice that exists, you can spot it anywhere. I realized that when I would tell people about 75 hard. Okay? Immediately when I bring up 75 hard, first words out of people, oh, that's difficult. Oh, I could never do that. Oh my gosh, I couldn't drink a gallon. They just come up with all these excuses. You just hear the excuses pouring out of them. And you start recognizing that, man, do I sound like that sometimes? Probably, right? But he's like, do I want to sound like that? No. And you start hearing and seeing the limiting beliefs people have, and then you start looking at them and you're like, I can understand why you're where you're at in your life. I can understand why you're not fit. I can understand X, Y, and Z. And we all have those things, and sometimes it takes someone else to point it out to us. But that's kind of what I found when I do these challenges, or if you're going to ever do anything hard, right? The people around you that don't have that kind of mindset of it's going to be difficult, sure, right? But it's doable. It's not too extreme. For God's sake, I'm in my house, right, with a nice electronic workout machine doing squats. And it's just 100 of them. Okay, there's nothing too extreme for this. There's I think a lady that ran A marathon a day. Like, go Google like how many consecutive days someone ran a marathon. If you're a long distance runner, you're running miles and miles and miles each day, right? They're training the same muscles. And that's definitely harder on your body than doing 100 squats, right? That constant impact on pavement, okay? But they do it. And you know how they manage to do multiple days of running in a row, right? They train their bodies, get used to it. But also they have kind of like easy days, right? There's days where like they're not pushing it. They're just kind of, going through the motion, just trying to do a shakeout run, an easy run, right? People do that all the time. You think professional athletes, right? They work out 30 days in a row too. They do more than 30 days in a row. Sure, they might have a rest day, right? They might have a more like structured program, but they're moving their body, they're working out, they're doing all the things, right? Your body is amazingly capable, right? If you want to get really good evidence of that, look at guys like David Goggins, right? He's out here doing insane things, or things that a normal person would think are insane, but he's like, someone's done them, so they're doable, okay? So your body's capable of a ton of things. The last thing that you want, before I get started with these squats, the last thing you want is to let your mind stop you from doing things, stop you from challenging yourself, coming up with these excuses that's all they are. They're just excuses. They're just reasons why not to do something, right? There's just reasons to like not make a change in your life. And so if you look at what you're doing, you look at your life, you look at what you want to do, and you don't like it, you need to make a change. And when making the change, when you make that decision, you're gonna feel those urges, your body, your mind, your friends, the people around you, whatever it is, like kind of like trying to pull you back. But you need to resist those and make a commitment and stick to it. And like I said before, start with the small things. Start with the small commitments, right? Be committed, follow through on the things, show yourself that you can do it, and then you'll be better off. Anyways, that's enough for my rant. Just to conclude, 30 days of 100 squats a day isn't a big deal. It's a challenge. I wouldn't normally do this. If I could lift full body, if my arm wasn't broken, I'd be doing other things. I probably wouldn't be doing this challenge. But it's because I can't do those other things, because I want to push myself, because I want to do something different, right? Something potentially hard, because I want to reveal the bitch voice inside myself that says, oh man, your legs are tired, you shouldn't do that. Oh, maybe you take a day off. You don't have to make another video, right? I want to stay committed to myself and make that happen. It's why I'm doing this. It's why I'm making these silly videos, right? Just to do it for myself, right? Because I believe that I'll be a better person at the end of these 30 days than I was before because of all the work that I've put in. And sure, it's not a ton, but it's something, right? And most people out there, perhaps it's you, right? And if it is you, maybe you should make a change. Most people out there don't even do this, right? They make excuses before they even start, right? They lose before they even start. They don't even show up. So showing up and doing this kind of stuff, that's all you got to do. And you'll be amazed what type of results you can get in all the areas of your life. If you just make a commitment to do something that's positive and productive, that turns you more into the person you want to be, and if you just do it, right? And you'll be happy that you do it. You look back and be like, yeah, I'm glad I did that. I'm better off because of that. So anyways, that's all of that. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get some squats in. We're going to do standard 30 squats today, not 25. We're going to do 30 instead of 25 to start out. Again, I did a hard day yesterday. Let's get it. Let's see here. Squats. 30 squats. Time under tension mode. Man, and I do love how I can just easily set this. 75 pounds each side, so that's 150 total on the thing. Connect to my Trainer Plus. All right. Let's do it. 30 squats. Let's get started. 75 pounds a side. Let's go. It's always the first reps where I'm like, ooh, I feel like I've been doing these a lot. But then it just gets better. So my muscles get warmed up. My body gets used to it. 2 more. 30. All right, it's 30 squats right there. I got 70 more to do today. Yeah, I'll get them in, get them done. And one thing I've noticed is, like, you know, I've only really been able to do squats just because of my arm. I want to be able to do more. I do go outside. The weather's been kind of gross and stuff, but just by doing this consistently every day, right, I've already noticed changes in my body. You know, pants fitting tighter, but also like weight coming off. I did actually make another goal for this month, is giving up, you know, processed foods and sugars and stuff like that. I was indulging a lot over the holidays, and the combination of working out, giving that up, even though it's only been like 9 days of that, has already, like, I'm already seeing results from that. I feel the cravings though for the sweets, right? And I feel my body tell me to take a rest day. Hey, don't do anything today. But like I said before, 100 squats ain't no thing, right? I made the commitment. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to be better off at the end of this month than I was in the beginning of this month. And hopefully you are too. Hopefully you start your 30-day squat challenge and you get some monstrous legs. Get them ready for summer. And you're better off at the end of your 30 days than you were at the beginning. So anyways, that's it for this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And if you want to get one of these Vitruvians, click the description below or go to getmyvitruvian.com. So that's it for now. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.